A big ol' howdy ho to all my fellow and future hobbyists out there. My name is Matthew, I'm your BRS beginner guru. All we're about to do right here, right now is answer your top 5 questions all about the CJ Ultra Zero utility pump. Question number 1, how do I attach flexible tubing to the CJ Ultra Zero utility pump? Since the output is a standard 3/4 inch garden hose, you have a few options. The first option is to purchase something like the Python No Spill water change system or the Python No Spill extension. The next option is to go to your local hardware store, head to the irrigation section, and pick up any sort of 3/4 inch female garden hose to barbed adapter. This one here works great. All you do is you unscrew the barbed end, place your flexible tubing through it, put it onto the barbed end, screw it onto the place, and then just attach it to the CJ Ultra Zero pump. Question number 2, what water height will the CJ Ultra Zero pump drain to? Well, this is the primary selling point for this pump because it goes low. How low, you just asked? It will drain the water to 0.8 inches or just 2 millimeters of depth. Let's do a little experiment. I'm gonna see how low we can go using a standard gravel vacuum, a NUA utility pump, and the Ultra Zero. And don't worry, I'm not gonna fudge the results, I promise. I'm legitimately gonna try to get out as much water as possible without lifting the tank. Question number 3, what is the CJ Ultra Zero designed to be used for? I mean, to be perfectly blunt, it's just an all-around heavy-duty utility pump that's meant to drain the water as low as possible. For the aquarium hobby, this was specifically designed to do things like setting up a mixing station, mixing seawater, cleaning out your sump, and doing water changes. Question number 4, how do I clean the CJ Ultra Zero utility pump? Easy peasy. To clean your Ultra Zero, just unscrew the bottom portion, peel off the base, and remove the propeller. Then give everything a quick scrub or even a soak with some citric acid, rinse, and put it back together. It's really nice to clean because unlike a standard utility pump, you don't have to mess around with the output because the impeller is in a completely different location. And question number 5, is the CJ Ultra Zero utility pump better than other utility pumps? It's not that it's any better, it's just that it was specifically designed for a purpose in this hobby. Let me just give you a quick example of how its specific design makes your life a little bit easier in this hobby. The fact that it's super heavy duty and doesn't tip easily means that you're able to avoid some of the other common problems that plague your standard utility pump. I use a standard NUA utility pump to mix my salt water and for my water changes, but this happens all the time. So in order to get the last several inches of water from the bottom of my Brute trash can, I have to reach my hand into the bottom of the trash can, point the input down while keeping the other end of the flexible tubing in the tank, mind you. And then to get those last 2 inches, I have to go a step further and reach my hand into the trash can, tilt the trash can, and keep the flexible tubing in the tank. Let me just tell you guys that I have to keep an entire container of towels on hand because I am continually spilling water onto our floors. But with the CJ Ultra Zero, you don't have any of those problems because it was specifically designed for this exact reason. Does the CJ Ultra Zero cost more than other pumps? Well, sort of, but sort of not. If you compare the almost 800 gallon per hour flow rate with other return pumps, then the cost is either the same or even a little bit less. But if you compare it to a standard NUA MP utility pump, then yeah, it does cost a little bit more, but you get a much higher flow rate. So if you hate doing this, now may be the time to pick up the CJ Ultra Zero utility pump. We will of course put the link down below. And as always everybody, thanks for watching, happy reefing, be well. We'll see you next time.